What's good? And today I'm going to be making a SHAQ build. A LAKERS SHAQ. It's going to be a center, 7'1" height, 280, and 7'6" wingspan. When we get to here, we're going to go here. We're going to put a light. Actually, no. And put just an 80, just so we could, not so it don't get too crazy. And I think we're gonna max. And he didn't really drive, really. We do gotta put the layup up pretty high, so we're gonna put a max 79. Driving dunk, we're gonna make it be a. Actually, no, we're gonna have not that too high, but a driving dunk. Because he didn't really drive, he really did standing dunk, so we're gonna put that higher. The driving dunk is gonna be a 40. And then, with this standing dunk, we're just gonna, can't really max that out without putting driving dunk. So we're gonna get this at a 95, with this being a 60. So we're already 60 overall, but since we don't need to do anything for 3, we're gonna just put like a 70 mid-range. Free throw is gonna be just a 60. You don't really shoot free throws? I mean, he did hack a SHAQ, but yeah. And then if you want to make this kind of like a catfish build, you could just change the wingspan and then make the 3-point higher. And then turn down the... Actually, yeah, we're gonna make this post control an 80. Okay, so we already have this, but since we're gonna leave out a bunch of things to make it be a 25, it's gonna all work together. So finishing is gonna be heat, and then 25 3-point mid-range, and then pass accuracy. I mean, he could pass. We're gonna put that up pretty high. $85, and then ball handle, we're gonna put that at a 50, a flat 50, and then through a ball. He didn't really have any speed, so we're gonna go 40 on that, pretty low on that. So for interior defense, we're gonna go. He got all those blocks, so it gotta be kind of high. You can go 90, and then block gonna be probably gonna be. You can pretty much max that out if you want. We can max that out so we can get Hall of Fame paint controller. Protects the rim at a very high level. And so then we could skip offensive and defensive rebound. Actually, no. Do we skip it? No, we don't. We could put that up pretty high, 90 for defensive, offensive. Put that like to 75. We don't have really that many points left, so for strength, we're just gonna put that and then put that back at 70. And 82 strength. That's pretty high in my opinion. So yeah, this is the build. If you want a small forward build, go watch my Cooper Flag video. But yeah, this is the build. You get Aerial Wizard on silver, Rise Up on, what was that, Hall of Fame. You don't really get any shooting badges, but just shot specialist, post fade, and they're both bronze though. Pass accuracy, you get gold dimer, which is pretty good, and bailout, which is also good. If you know, there's like 3 people in paint. And then steal, SHAQ ain't stealing nothing, but interior and perimeter is not even that high, so he never guarded the perimeter. Paint patroller on legend, that's the highlight of this build, the defense. Box out Vs, you're getting all the rebounds you want. So, no, not really any agility though. You don't need pick dodger, you don't need shifty shooter, you don't need all of that. And these are the takes on the side, takeovers. And then, yeah. They all help the driving dunk for above the rim. But, yeah. If you wanna, that's what I would do. I would use above the rim, in my opinion. Or barbecue chicken. Those are my two favorite for this type of build. And then, we go right here. Wilt Chamberlain, Zubac, and Clint Capella. Wilt Chamberlain is pretty tall. Zubac, one of the best players in the West right now. Clint Capella on Houston Rockets. The reason why I still have this kind of face scan, I use the Cooper flag. Then go check that video out. But a two-way interior threat, that's the build name. So, yeah, I'm out.